Well, welcome everyone. I hope you guys are all having the most wonderful of wonderful days. My name is Leaf, and it's so great to have you guys back over here for yet another little mini tutorial. This stuff is relatively self-explanatory, but I'm more than happy to go into it with a little bit more detail in case if you guys need a little bit of a walking hand through this stuff. But welcome to our diorama tutorial. Now, I'm not going to teach you how to build, I'm going to teach you how to really handle the mechanics of this really awesome system. So without further ado, let's get started. You can see that in here we actually have all these beautiful biomes. Of course we have, the standard six. Six? Yeah, cool. I haven't forgotten how to count yet. So of course, if you guys want to make a tropical diorama, you can come in here and then you can select diorama mode over here, and we'll just do diorama test. And you still need to select a continent, so you can choose whatever you want. I don't think it really affects it all too much, so we'll just do South America, and we can actually see what it will look like over there once we actually do load in. Now keep in mind this was just added in the 1.12 update, and a huge shout out to Mr. Rudy Renkamel for really creating this whole diorama trend in the first place. It was super fun just to be able to kind of join in on that. Now of course over here we do have this beautiful little square template. Super happy that we're able to get something like this, especially with like a skybox. Unfortunately, this does not work in challenge or franchise mode, so you can't really do like a skyblock kind of challenge. That is quite sad. But over here, you may notice that we have a new little tab over here. So we can click on that and we can actually see diorama settings. So currently we're actually in the natural sky of dioramas, but if you do want to change it out for, let's just say, a picture, not really a picture, but let's just say, for example, a different color, you can do that over here. So you could change it out for black, which I think is kind of funky. You could also change it out for white, which is it's a little bit jarring, but it actually does look super clean for, a whole wide variety of dimensions. Change it out for yellow, change it out for blue, change it out to purple. It's all up to you. So we also have this little thing over here. So you have hemisphere. So you could actually change this out to be kind of like a bowl. So that is fairly interesting. And you can also edit the size. So it goes all the way down to 8 and all the way up to 100. And same thing with the height. You can go all the way up to 50, all the way down to 4. So if you do want like a nice solid disc, you could actually work with that, but you probably want something with a little bit more depth in there. You also have cylinders, which will actually be very useful for a wide variety of things, and you can just constantly update the terrain shape and really work with that to however you really want it to be. Cube is also very good for really making these really cool cardboard cutout, not really cardboard, but kind of cutout dioramas. So in case if you do want to build like a cave in here or something, you could just use the terrain tools just to kind of like make your way in there. Really kind of make it all your own. That's the best part of dioramas. It's really just trying to figure out what works best for your practices. And yeah, that's really it. So say if you, for example, want to make like a cenote from like, Mexico or something like that, do like a Mexico diorama, you can easily have that right in there. You could have it peer right into it, and that'll be super awesome for a wide variety of different practical uses. Just keeping in mind, free build is currently broken as of like the resulting update because of these. So if you do click on these, on the specific settings, you won't be able to click on anything else, specifically in diorama mode, so that is very much a life-saving thing over there. Thank you, Frontier, for not completely bricking free build again. I would have actually cried. I really would have. But that is really it. You can use this for all different varieties of different terrains, which I think is super awesome. And again, you could actually build off of these. So in case if you guys do want to make like something that kind of juts out kind of like that, you have all the use in the world to actually do that. So yeah, that's really it. Again, you can do your own custom shapes in here. I challenge people to even build zoos in here, because that would be a really awesome kind of thing, especially if you're trying to make something that is very simple. Maybe, for example, you're doing like a zoo concept where it's like, oh, I just want to put down, like, let's just say habitat. Let's just say, for example, aquatic habitat large. let's just say you want to put that down, and you can actually have that be a nice little kind of glimpse into what a habitat would look like. You have all the abilities in the world to actually make that work. So that is super awesome right there. But again, this is just a really awesome tool. And then, of course, after you update that, it'll go back to normal. I'm not sure if it'll get rid of that water in there or not. But yeah, that's really it. And that update tool, say, for example, if you put down, like, you know, a blueprint over there, and if you kind of extend it out towards there, I believe that should still stay. I believe that should still stay once you update the terrain shape. Yep, so anything that you build will constantly stay where it is. So make sure you make your edits first to however you want to actually build this. And yeah, that is really it. Again, you can also change out the time of day. So let's just say, for example, if you want it to be like sunset or something like that, you could actually have that. Say, for example, you want it to rain, you could actually have it rain in here as well, which actually gives this really cool effect. I kind of like that. But I wish you guys luck on making the best out of your dioramas. It's going to be super awesome just to see what all my friends are able to do with that. Thank you guys so much for watching, even for stopping by. I'm not sure why the fog is still kind of yucky, but we'll actually change that out so we can get a nice little ending screen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yep, the water doesn't go away, so keep that in mind if you are building a diorama. But let's just update that right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Hope this was able to give you guys a little bit of a look into the new diorama mode in Planet Zoo. Hope you guys have the most wonderful, wonderful days. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, and goodbye.